Good morning. Here we are. We're in my living room today. Have some work being done with the dogs, of course. Today is Pilates stretch. I am just getting started here. Sorry. Okay. It was a quick change of location. So we're running a little late. Okay. Pilates stretch today. All right, beautiful. Okay, so let's start with big arm circles all the way up and around for 3. And let's go the other way. Remember, with Pilates stretch, let's work on range of motion, nice and slow, and your breathing. Controlled breathing. In and out. And let's go the other way. 2 and 3. Okay, let's put our shoulders back down and into their sockets. Reach those arms out nice and wide. Again, relaxing your shoulders. Let's reach for those opposite walls. All reaching, and we're going to come across for 4. Squeeze in the back. 3, 2, and 1. And the other way. 1. Try to keep your hips square. 2. Where's your rib cage? Up. Off those hip bones. And 1. And bring them down. Big shoulder rolls. 2, 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's reach high up to the sky. Steps, reaching, reach. Okay, and let's just reach over to one side. Again, keep that belly pulled to your back so you're not arching your back. It's a side stretch, and the other side. I always like to reach that pinky all the way up to the ceiling there. And back to center. And our 6 full body squats coming down those side walls, booty back. Nice big deep breath coming all the way up and out. Okay. Reach for the sky, reach, and then down those side walls and collapse it down. Squeeze those glutes. Last one, let's do one more, all the way up and down. Awesome stuff. Okay, let's warm up those hips. So let's bring that leg up and around. 1, 2, 3, and the other way. Whoopsie daisy. 3, 2, and 1. And the other leg. Three, 2, and 1. And we're going all the way up on our tippy toes. I don't know why I find it so different to work with shoes on and then bare feet. Okay, down on 1 heel, up on 2. Up, squeeze those calves. My balance is just so different without shoes on. Important to be in bare feet, I guess, then, eh? All the way up, and let's come all the way down. Okay, we're going to roll our ankles. Rolling. And the other way. And let's go on the outside. Just going to change this a tad bit. I guess I could just step back, right? All right, go on the outside of that foot. And on the inside. And then up on your toes, pushing your arch forward. Roll across those toes. Awesome stuff. And let's just do the other foot. Rolling, rolling, looks like a nice hot, hot, hot day, and go the other way. And I'm golfing today. I had choice golfing or sea-doo. I picked the wrong one, I think. It's so still out there, thick, and on the inside. And then up on those toes, push your arch forward. Roll across those toes. Awesome stuff, and bring it down. Okay, let's bring this foot up. Hands are up and rolling, 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 right? And then roll the other way. It's a little balance thing here too. And down, and let's do the other one. Okay, so try to tilt your pelvis a tiny bit. So I want your hips to try to stay square, okay? And then you bring this foot up. Roll. And roll the other way. And bring it down. Awesome. All right, and give it a big old shakeroo. Okay, and let's just give a nice little pat. We're gonna just wake up all the fascia. All right, so patting up all the way up your legs and your other leg. Put your glutes. Lower back. Okay, and let's move those organs around. All right, and then up your arms. And up your other arm. And up your packs. Up your neck. Cross your face. Awesome, and let's get right underneath your skull, behind your head, underneath that skull, and let's just wiggle. Move everything around. Nice, easy breath in all the way to your belly and back out. All right, and let's shift our eyes from just your eyeballs, shift right to left. Keep wiggling. Now up and down. And then let's go right underneath your earlobes. Just rub up and down. All right, and then let's get those lymph nodes, okay? So right here, let's just go rub up and down. And then circle. And then pat. And then right in your groin right here. Circle. And then right behind your knees, okay? So same thing, rub back and forth. I'm not petting you. This is mummy time. Circle. And pat. These dogs are a little stuck to me today. Awesome stuff. Okay, Jerry told me I need to come up with new words other than saying awesome stuff. So we'll work on that, all right? All right, so from there, let's warm up our heart. All right, so we're gonna do step 1, 2. We're having a little tug of war here. So we're gonna start off with the right foot, right, left, kick, left, right, extend. Gotta make sure I have room here. Okay, move those arms. Rib cage is up off your hip bones, right? Your belly's, your core is engaged. Okay, I was gonna say awesome. Let's do the other leg, okay? Left, right, kick, left, right, extend. Whoopsie. Good job. Balance is off. Hey, you're standing nice and tall. Be proud. You look. Oh, guess what? It's at Christina's, the step one. Yours is in the shed. The little one is down. Sorry. Okay, now let's go sideways. So we're gonna do our side lunge crunch. Okay, again, rib cage up, core engaged. That's side lunge to the right, booty back, knee, elbow to knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, we're doing 8, 5, 6, keep that rib cage up off your hip bones, 7, one more, and 8. And let's do the other side. 8, 7, again, your chest is open, you're looking straight ahead. 6, 5, heart rate's getting up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, and now up and down. We're going to do squat, step, squat. All right, so squat, squat, squat. Just step it to the side, center. Where's your rib cage? Get it up. Squeeze those glutes at the top. I know this is Pilates stretch, but we got to get our heart rate up. We're warming up everything. Last 3, 1, 2, and 3. Awesome stuff. There we go. I said it. Jerry's probably laughing at me. All right. Just gonna switch that just a little bit there. Now you can't see my head, but we do most things on the ground. All right. Okay. So let us stand at the end of your mat. And let's go all the way up to the sky. Reaching all the way up there. Let's reach over to one side. Then the other side, keeping the core engaged. And all the way up, and we're going to go all the way down to ragdoll. So reaching for those side walls, coming all the way down to the ground. Let's just stay here for a second here. We're going to pulse our feet out. Keep that belly pulled into your back. And bring those heels down. Hold those arms. Nice big deep breath in. And out. All right, we're going to do a spinal roll up. So let those hands be spaghetti. We're going to open up our center, our middle spine here, vertebrae. So soft bend in the knees, let those arms hang. All right, and we're just going to pulse it. You're going to find that lowest vertebrae. So just pulse your feet, legs slowly until you find the lowest one you can find and start rolling up. So keep that belly pulled to your back. Feel your vertebrae opening one by one, all the way up. And roll those shoulders back. And let's go all the way up to the sky again, reaching for those walls and back down. Soft bend in the knees, and this time we're going to open up the left side. So right arm longer than the left. Your weight is distributed evenly over both feet. Pulse it. Find that lowest vertebrae that you can on that left side. And slowly. I always like to straighten my legs first and then belly to my back and roll up. Up to the sky and back down again. And soft bend, and this time we're opening up the right side. So left arm is longer than your right. Pulse it. See, this side is quite closed. So again, I start with straightening my knees. Belly to your back. And all the way up. Coming up to the sky and all the way back down. Okay, and I'm just going to turn that down. There we go. And we're going to come all the way back down and walk our hands out to downward dog. Pulse those feet out. Nice stretch in the calf. And when you're ready, bring those heels down to the mat. Let's push away from those hands so you're up on your knuckle pads. All right, so push away from your hands. Your shoulders are activated. Your chest is being pushed to those knees. Belly being pulled up to the sky. Feel everything activated here. And breathe. And slowly let's just sway side to side, feeling the stretch from your elbow down to your hip. Still pushing your chest towards those knees. Okay, and let's bring that right leg high up behind you. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your right shoulder. Pushing that knee back to the back wall. Straighten that leg all the way out again. And let's bring it into your chest for 3. 1, and bring it all the way back out again. 2, and 3. And this time, let's bring it all the way through to your right thumb. We're in low lunge here. Let's take that right arm up to the sky. Look at those fingers. Bring it back, and we're switching legs. That leg comes back, left leg comes up. Extend that left arm and switch again. Coming back, and now we're going to go up into high lunge. Power up. Have your balance up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then let's bring those hands all the way down to the inside of that right foot. Wiggle that left foot out. Drop your left knee, shoelace to the mat. Open up this leg. We're going into lizard here. Okay, so you're like this. This is lizard here. Keeping this knee pushed out. You can go down on your forearms if you can, or if you have a yoga block, do that. And breathe for 3. Oh, that'll do, Freya. away. All right, and then come back up and we're gonna bend that left leg, bringing your heel to your left cheek. And if you can, reach back and grab that foot. There we go, I was cramping. There, that feels much better there. Always have a nice, big, deep, controlled breath down to your belly and back out because it sinks you a little further into the pose. All right, drop that leg, okay, and bring that right foot back to center. Go back onto your heel, straightening that leg, and we're going to do a nice hamstring stretch. So one, I want you to make sure that your knee is underneath your left knee is underneath your left hip, right? Push your booty back, and then your chest comes down. And again, breathe for 3. Always making sure that your legs are square, your hips are square, so your knee is underneath your hips or in front of your hips. Same thing with your foot being in front of your knee and in front of your hip. Okay, and then bring that foot all the way back down. We're going into plank from here. So back up with your hands, plank position, push your shoulders back into their sockets, and plank twist to the right. Take a look at those fingers, and plank twist to the left, to downward dog. Pushing all the way back, push away from your hands. It keeps on untucking here. All right, so we're back into downward dog. Activate those shoulders, push away from those hands, belly being pulled up to the sky, and your chest is being pushed to those knees. And breathe. Sway it side to side, nice and slowly for that nice side stretch. And let's take that left leg all the way up to the sky, 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your left shoulder. Straighten that leg back out. And we're going to bring it into your chest for 3. 1, all the way back up. 2, 3. And let's bring it all the way through to your left thumb. And we're in low lunge here. We're going to take that right arm up, take a look, bring it back, switch legs. Left arm up, chip back, right arm up, and come all the way back. We're going to power up to high lunge, hands come up, power up, woo, and up and down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring those hands all the way down to the inside of that left foot. Drop your right. Wiggle that left foot out. We're going into lizard again. Open up that leg. And you can stay here or go down on your forearms and breathe for 3. I like to come back up on my hands, bend that right leg, Heel coming towards your right cheek this time, keeping that left leg out. Pull and breathe. Nice quad and stretch all of in your hip flexor there. Sores all around. It's a big stretch, and bring that foot down. Let's wiggle this left foot back to center. Go up onto your heel. Take a look. Are you square? And then push your booty back. Push it back. You're going to feel the stretch. And then bring your chest down. As you're breathing out, you're sinking further into that stretch. Feel it. All right. And then come all the way back up. We're going into plank again. Bring that left foot back. Shoulders are pushed back into their places, and we're going to hold for 10. Belly to your back. Lengthen your head to one wall, your feet to the other, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it back to downward dog. Walk those hands back to your feet. Bend those knees and roll all the way up. And from here, we're going to get right into snowbirds. So let's get onto your mat. Push it in here. Extend that right leg out directly from your hip. Rib cage up off your hip bones. Belly pulled in. Lengthen those arms. Outer foot flat on the floor. Let's dip it down. Up a centimeter. Keep that belly pulled in and across for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Back up, touch down, and we're bringing that right arm down your right leg, left arm up to the sky. We're going to hold it here. So reach for the sky and down that leg, and breathe. Okay, that's a nice stretch, and dip. 1, 2, keep that rib cage up off your hip bones. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Reach all the way up there. Let's bring that left hand down to the mat. All right. And bring that right leg up, toe pointing down. Have that leg heavy, up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to go toe, tap the toe onto the front of your mat, heel on the other side. Closing the hip, opening the hip. Toe, heel. Hand is up there. You can feel your hip opening and closing. Very important to keep all motions in your hip. And then lengthen that right arm and right leg, belly to your back, and we're crunchy. 1, and extend. 2, come on. You have a nut in that belly button, crunch it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and lengthen. And let's come all the way up to the other side. Left leg out, outer foot flat on the floor. Nice big deep breath in and out. Relax those shoulders. Rib cage up off the hip bones. Dip it down up a centimeter or so and come across. 1, belly to your back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and dip down and come all the way up. We're going to hold it up here just to lengthen everything out. Reach for the sky and down that leg and wing dips. 1. See how my hips aren't moving? 2, 3. Range of motion, really reach. 4, 5. Bring the belly to your back. 6, 7. I'm probably doing extras on this side. And 8. And bring that hand down. Left hand on your hip. Bring that leg up. Core engaged. Toe pointing down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Toe, heel. Close, open. And lengthen and crunch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and lengthen. And let's come all the way to tabletop. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Knees are about hip width apart, belly to your back. 3 clicks of the heel, and make a wish for today. Okay, and we're going up into snowbirds. Sorry, not snowbirds, bird dog. So let's lengthen that right arm, left leg, toe pointing down. Reach for those opposite walls, belly to your back. We're holding for 5. Bring that breath all the way to your belly and then back out. And we're going to slide that arm and leg out to the side for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it back down. We're going to go right up to the other side. Left arm, right leg, toe pointing down again. If you need to, take a look back, because sometimes you think it's down and it's not. All right, so let's lengthen and breathe. And we're sliding out to the side for 1, 2, 3, belly to your back still. 4, 5, and 6. My fingernails are, see, I'm always on my fist because my wrist bothers me like this. So I'm up on my wrists. You can do the same thing or be on your elbows too, right? Whatever is easiest for you. You have to modify in order to whatever works for your body. Okay, from here, let's go into child's pose. So sit down on those legs, extend your arms out in front. Forehead comes down to the mat. Nice big deep breath in and out. And let's walk those hands over to the right, taking that left cheek off of your left heel. Big breath. Then all the way over to the left, same thing. Big breath. Feel the stretch all the way down that arm, through your armpit, upper rib cage, and lat. And back to center. Right, and let's slide those hands down toward your knees. Open up your knees, keeping your feet together. And we're going to do some shoulder work now. So let's bring that arm all the way up to the sky. I want you to open up your chest, look at those hands, and bring that hand through your elbow and your knee. Palm is up, cheek comes down. Breathe. And repeat. Remember, we're always in Pilates stretch. We're always looking for range of motion and how it feels. Bring that hand all the way up again. And this time we're going to bring it back behind. Grab your opposite hip and just look up. And bring that hand back. Let's do the other side. Nice and slow. Thread the needle. Repeat. And this time we're doing a hip grab, so open up and then bring that hand back behind, grabbing your hip there. And bring those hands back down. And we're going to bring our forehead down to the mat. And we're going to bring our hands back behind our backs and entwine those fingers. And we're just going to bring those arms up to the sky. But I want you to breathe. Every breath, I think you can probably go up a little higher. And then bring those hands all the way back down. Bring your forearms back down to the mat. And we are going to slide those forearms down the mat a little further, up onto your knees. Bring your shoulders over top of those elbows. Palms are down on the mat. You are going to push your full hand and forearms into the mat. Keep that resistance and try to bring those elbows back to your knees as you sit down nice and slowly with the breath out. And repeat. Push in, resist coming to your knees, sit and breathe. 3 times. And then we're going to bring our hand to 2 o'clock. Left hand on top, sternum over top of those hands. Same thing. Push in, resist coming to your left knee this time, and sit down. Push, resist. And again, this is flossing. It's not you're not staying in one position for long. And then we go to 10 o'clock. And again, sternum over top, push in, resist. And then let's just go right back down to child's pose again. Bring those arms to your side and breathe. Come up to tabletop. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips again. And we're going to do kissing cow and cat. So again, you're going to push your hands into the mat, resist coming to your knees as you're going up to cow, looking up there at the ceiling, and you're going to do 3 kissing cows. Release. Push into the mat and away from your knees as you're going up to cat, belly to your back, chin to your chest. And have a nice little wiggle while you're up there. And release. One more kissing cow. Push in, resist coming to your knees. Release and cat. In and away. Belly in, chin to chest. Nice big deep breath in and out. And release. All right, let's sit lengthwise onto your mat. Nice and tall. I'm just going to switch that just a little bit so I have more room. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. I'm really close. So let's put those shoulders back and relaxing down. Your rib cage is up and your belly's pulled in, and let's wiggle those legs nice and wide as far as you can. Get up there on those sit bones. When you're standing up, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders are back. Let's bring those arms out in front. Push those shoulders back. We're going to take our right hand, swipe it across. Your left hand comes directly in front. And then you come down, looking at that, your right knee. Lengthen those arms. Then come back up and twist over to the other side and down. Remember to breathe and lengthen. Come back up, swipe across. One more on this side. And back up to center. Again, your rib cage is still up there. Try to always have that rib cage up there, whatever you do. It seems to engage your core. And let's just walk down the front as far as you can. And when you're at that, your range, just stay there for a second. Breathe. And then just collapse those hands down. And breathe. Push all the way back up. And let's take our hands behind our heads. And again, nice and belly's pulled into your back. And let's bring that elbow down and the other elbow's reaching up there for the sky. And come all the way back to the other side. Again, belly to your back so you're not arching. And you're breathing. And back to center. Let's take this right leg and bring it, your right foot, and bring it to the inner of the other side. We're going to do 3 crazies from here. Right hand behind, all right? And swing that arm all the way around. And I want you to really reach, look back and back. 1, 2, And 3. You can tell what the ones, I love all my stretches. I like crazy though. Like all of them though. All right, other side. I like how strong Pilates makes you feel. Feeling the different poses and what they're working in your body. That's really what it's all about, is getting to know your own body and the range of motion and feeling what's working in those poses. Okay, let's put those legs out in front of you, and again, sitting up nice and tall. Bring those hands out in front again, push those shoulders back, bring those hands up to the sky, belly in, and we're going to do a nice forward fold. So let's walk those hands across the ceiling to the wall, reaching for the wall in front of you, coming all the way down. You're looking at your knees now. Reach for the wall in front of you, and then collapse down. And let's just massage the bottom of our feet and breathe. Poke and prod, massage, pull, twist, whatever you want to do. Just massage the bottom of those feet. They deserve it. Nothing like a foot massage. I love feet massages. Okay, and then that's slowly rolling all the way back up. And hands out in front again. Forward a little bit. And we're going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down nice and slowly. Arms come behind your head. Belly to your mat. Got that blueberry spine. We're lengthening our whole body, reaching for the wall. Feet are reaching for that other wall. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And then let's bring our hands out to T. Feet come up, your knees are above your hips. Take a look, right? You have that belly pulled to your back. You're gonna feel your abs contract right here. If your knees are above your hips and your belly's being pushed to the mat. And we're going into supine twist. So bring those knees over to the right, looking to the left, and your right hand comes on top. And breathe. Bring that hand back into T. Legs come up. And let's bring those legs over to the other side. Looking to the right. And breathe for 3. Legs come up again. And bring those feet down to the mat. And we're going to take that right leg, put it over top of your left knee, open up that knee, and then bring that knee towards your belly button, and take your left hand. You're going to push that right knee into your left hand, keep that resistance, and open up that knee. Push the knee to palm, and repeat. Again, it's flossing, so you don't hold any position. And open it up. And then let's take our both hands and grab behind our left knee, pulling that left knee towards your left shoulder. Your left foot is directly in front of that left knee. Pull and push out with your right. This we're holding. And release. And then repeat. Pull and push, making sure everything's lined up. And release. Bring those legs down, give them a nice little shakaroo. And we're going to do the same thing with the other side. So left foot over right foot, open up that knee. Just see how it feels. And then knee to belly button. And you're pushing that left knee into your right hand. Keep that resistance, open up. This is a fascial stretch. And repeat. When you're doing fascial stretches, you're flossing. You're not holding. And see how that feels. Should be much looser. And then we're grabbing behind our right knee, pulling it towards our right shoulder. Push out with that left elbow. Everything's lined up. Hold. And repeat. Lots of work going on here. You can probably hear. Awesome. And then bring that back down. Let's lengthen those legs again. And then we're going to hug those knees. Bring them into your chest and roll side to side. Let's lengthen that right leg, belly to the mat. You've got that blueberry spine. You're pulling, your whole core is engaged. Hug that left knee, lengthen the right. And switch. Keeping the belly pulled to the mat. And switch. And switch. And bring those feet back down to the mat. Okay, we're going to do some glute, pelvic exercise and pelvic floor exercise, and then glute bridges. So I want you to measure your fingertips to your heel. Right, your knees are about hip width apart. And we're going to pick that blueberry up off the mat with your cheeks. Squeeze it. You can squeeze this blueberry this time and slowly roll up your spine all the way up as high as you can. Hold it there. And we're going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae, belly to your back to get that lowest ones, and release that blueberry. Let's do that one more time. Pick the blueberry up, squeeze it, and start rolling all the way up. And coming all the way back down. Okay, let's do some glute bridges. We're doing 8 all the way up and down. Ready? All the way up, squeeze those glutes and down. 1, 2, 3, squeeze those glutes at the top. 4, 5, I don't think we did glute bridges this week. 6, 7, and 8. Stay up here. Go a little higher up in that bridge. Ready? Open up those legs and close. 1. You're squeezing with the outside of your legs. 3, 4, 5. Feel the outside of your legs. 6, 7, and 8. And we're going to put it all together. Down, up, open, close. 1, 2, 3, 4, more. 5, getting some dog love in here. 6, 7, one more. And 8, and coming all the way back down. And let's just grab our knees again for a nice hug and roll side to side. Okay, let's lengthen our arms and legs again down the mat. Grab your hands behind your head. We're lengthening our bodies. And we have that blueberry spine. You're going to push the belly into the mat. Your whole core is engaged. Roll those hips toward your belly button, and we're going to do our scissors. So with both hands to our right leg up to the sky, keeping that core as engaged as you can. 1, 2, 3, lengthen those limbs. 4, 5, and 6. Right arm to T. It's left arm, right leg. Roll those hips towards your belly button. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Both hands together. Other leg, but we're going to set first. Lengthen. Belly to your back. Roll those hips. And 1, 2, 3, 4, push the belly to the mat. 4, 5, and 6. Left hand to T, it's right arm, left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome stuff. Now we're going to get our hands behind our head again. Have those hands together. And we're going to bring both hands and shoulders. You're going to look straight up to the sky. And hands and shoulders up off the mat. Keeping the belly pulled to the mat. Roll those hips. And just hold here. And let's bring those legs up as well. So you're in like a little V sit if you can. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it. And let's just pulse up to the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Bring those legs down and those hands down. We're going to do that one more time. So let's lengthen, belly to the mat. Roll those hips. Lengthen your arms and legs. And let's bring those shoulders up. You're looking straight up so your neck is in line with your spine. Belly to the mat. Now, if you want to try, bring those legs up as well. Belly to the mat, really important, and pulse it. And coming all the way back in. Let's slide those hands all the way down to your side and hug your knees again. Roll side to side. And let's do 3 rock and rolls. 1, 2, and 3, just to sitting. And let's bring our sitting, Jerry's telling me time is up. We haven't finished. I started late. All right, so let's open up those knees. And let's take that right hand and bring it over top of your right knee and look behind for 2 breaths. Come all the way across to the other side, same thing. Come back to center. Take our feet together, pull them in, and open up those knees. And then let's sit down as any way you want to sit, cross-legged, legs in front, but always rib cage up, cores engaged, shoulders are nice and back. Hello, sweetie. Okay, and we're just going to do a nice neck stretch as well. Okay, so shoulders are staying down. You're going to take your right ear over to your right. See how my shoulder went up? I want it down and relaxed. Push back and down. Bring that right ear over to your right shoulder. And let's look up with your eyeballs. And then down to the floor. Back to center. And bring your head back. Let's do the other side. So you're feeling a stretch just like this. Then eyeballs up. You should feel it, a little stretch higher up in your neck. And eyeballs down. And you should feel the stretch a little lower going across your trap. And then come back to center. And let's draw 3 circles with your nose. 1, 2, and 3. And the other way. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go lengthwise on our mat. We're going to do 3 rock and rolls to ragdoll to finish off this stretch today. 1, 2, 3. If you can, stay in squat and reach those hands out in front. And then up to ragdoll. And we're going to stay here for a couple seconds. So fold those arms and just hang here. And then let's give those legs a nice big hug. And say, thank you, legs, for everything you do. Taking me around the golf course today because it's going to be stinking hot. And then back to relaxing down in front, and let's roll up. So have those arms spaghetti, soft bend, rolling all the way up, belly in, going past your shoulder blades, and roll those shoulders back. Fine. All right. That's it for today. Give it a shake-a-roo. Woo-hoo. Have a great weekend. Woo-hoo. All right. See you on Monday.